The following program is rated GE. It is suitable for general family viewing.
Happiness on wheels. This diplomatic matatu is among the fleet at the Finnish embassy here in Nairobi. Perhaps a testament of how culture intertwines with the level of satisfaction of a people.
They say you can measure a nation's success in many ways, by economic strength, innovation, even global influence. But Finland offers a different metric: contentment. Year after year, it tops the list as the happiest country in the world, leaving many to wonder, what are they doing different? Welcome to BALOZI Speaks, My Country, My Story. Today, we are the official residence of the Finnish ambassador to Kenya, exploring a Nordic nation of just 5.5 million people, a land of quiet forests, 1,000 lakes, a world-class education system, and a deep appreciation for simple, intentional living. It is also the birthplace of innovations such as Linux and Nokia, proving that peace and progress can coexist in the same sentence. Though nearly 6,900 kilometers separate Helsinki from Nairobi, Finland and Kenya find common ground in their partnerships on education, renewable energy, gender equality, and good governance. In this episode, we go beyond policy to ask, what can a country grounded in well-being teach the world about diplomacy, development, and the pursuit of a meaningful life?
Follow me as we talk to the ambassador of happiness. Madam Ambassador, thank you so much for having us in your beautiful residence. Thank you. Before we even come to talking about you as the ambassador of happiness, because we'll get to that, let's talk about your journey here. How has it been starting off with your experience in Kenya so far? Probably what has been the highlight of your experience since you came to Kenya?
Well, this country and its people have been extremely welcoming. So I have felt at home. I can truly say that. Really enjoying my work here professionally. We have an amazing embassy team and wonderful colleagues in Nairobi, both the Kenyan ones and also international ones. So I feel very motivated, very enthusiastic at the moment to build on the good relations of Finland and Kenya. I've been a diplomat for over 20 years. So it's been a strong devotion and a commitment from me to serve my country, wherever the spot is.
20 years, that's a long journey. Kindly paint for us a picture of where you've been, where you started, and how you ended up in Kenya now.
Well, I've been working a lot on, during my tenures elsewhere as well, I've been working a lot on human rights, international law, development cooperation, and security policy. I think those have been the guiding themes. I've been posted in Washington, D.C., in Vienna to the Organization of Security and Cooperation in Europe, also to our mission to NATO. Before this, I was ambassador in Nepal, Kathmandu, so enjoying the Himalayas and the mountains and the Asian region. And after that experience, now in Kenya, focusing on our diverse relations, be it development cooperation, political side, multilateralism, economy and trade.
All right. And talking about the weather, because now coming from a place like Kathmandu with this high humidity and coming from Finland where the weather is so different, how is the Kenyan weather and how are you enjoying it?
It's really nice. It's fresh. It's cool, but it's nice and warm at the same time. So feel very balanced here.
Now, let's talk about you as the ambassador for happiness. Finland has for the 8th consecutive year been declared the happiest country in the world. And they say about happy people, they actually give a lot to others. And Why do you think Finland has managed to stay happy for that long?
I think it's a combination of our way of life and also our society and the very fundaments of the society. So when we talk about Finland, it's very much built on democracy, stability and security, good governance, education, gender equality, respecting diversity. So in a way, we are very committed to take care of our society, work together, work jointly for the good of our country and our people. And we trust each other and we trust institutions. I think that's our society. But then more on a personal level, it's, it's about simplicity as well. Happiness doesn't have to be something extravagant. It can be small moments, concentrating on family, concentrating on nature, enjoying our sauna, your moment at the lakeside in your summer cottage, having a balanced life and enjoying these small moments. So I think it's a combination of these both. Trust in our institutions and society, a well-thriving society, and then the personal choices, small choices.
Let's go for the low-hanging fruits. Talk about the saunas. And I read somewhere that you have a population of less than 6 million people in Finland, but more than 3 million saunas. That's about almost one sauna for about 2 people.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah.
How does that translate to the happiness levels or the levels of satisfaction that you enjoy in Finland?
Well, I think sauna is a moment for us to really relax. It's about the simplicity. It's about, having your small moments. It's a tradition. It's part of our culture. And people see it so much part of their culture that it's really there every day. So again, small moments, tapping into those and being present at the moment.
All right. And we're hoping that even some of this happiness will rub off on us. And you mentioned something about moments by the lake. And Finland, despite the fact that it's almost 72% smaller than Kenya in terms of size, you have one of the largest number of lakes, 188,000 lakes. Tell us more about that and how that translates to the level of satisfaction, because even in Kenya we talk about wildlife and it's called the Great Lakes region, but we do not have as many lakes as you.
Well, nature is close to our heart. It's a very high value for all the Finns to have harmony with the nature. And nearly all Finns have some kind of summer cottage that they use either as a retreat by the lake or in the vicinity of lakes at least. So it's the nature experience for us, water and lakes. We also have the seaside. So we have sort of both the sea and the lake element. But the lakes are also our treasures when it comes to, for example, harvesting fish and fishing. So, for example, fish is a central element of Finnish cuisine. And that's very much due to our lakes.
Oh, wow. So if you would share some of those experiences and lessons learned from the Finnish and in terms of achieving satisfaction, better levels of satisfaction, what do you think Kenya could do different? Probably our culture, probably you've experienced part of it and you feel, if they did this, they'll become much happier.
Well, obviously there is no one-size-fits-all formula. If there would, perhaps that had been copied.
Yeah.
But I think the message is to really build a strong democracy, build a strong economy. We, for example, have gender equality and education in the very heart of our foreign and security policy because of our own experience, what we have gained from that. So really making joint investment of the country and people to the values and elements that each country wishes to have. And just the other thing is that, enjoy small things in life. It doesn't have to be that huge, and just concentrate on the moment. I think the simplicity and the balancing of, working life, personal life, nature, cities, that's very much in the heart of the Finnish thinking.
But even for Finland, it's been a journey. If you look back at the early 1900s, and for you to move from that painful past to a point where you're declared or you're considered the happiest for 8 consecutive years, meaning that there is hope even for others who are not as happy as you but striving for the same.
Well, I think for everyone, it's a long journey. As you mentioned, it's been a journey for us for, I would say, 150 years. Building up our country, having our struggles as well. Being a poor country 100 years ago, going through a civil war, going through the world wars. But we have had themes and innovations that we have invested in. So one is comprehensive quality education for all, a joint commitment of the country and the people. The other thing has been investing in gender equality. Finland was actually the first country to have full political rights to women in 1906.
Wow.
So again, a really amazing investment of our country and the people. And I think one major thing for us has also been focusing on our industrial history. You know, we have a lot of wood. We have been investing in paper and forestry, building machinery, so really building on stepping up the country's economy.
All right.
That has been key. And still adding also regional cooperation. Finland is a small country. For us, the European Union, Nordic cooperation, they are key. And we really see that we benefit from regional cooperation.
You talked a lot about culture and how that leads towards the level of satisfaction. And there's a character here that I would want you to tell us more about.
Gladly.
Who is this and what does this mean for Finland?
Absolutely. So this is Mr. Moomin Troll. He looks very fresh today, but actually he's 80 years old.
80?
Yes, so he was created by Tove Jansson. She was a fantastic, brilliant author and painter herself as well. And she created a variety of Moomin trolls, a whole series of Moomins. Everyone knows them in Finland. It's a character for children, but it's actually a character for adults as well. Because the books and the stories and the illustrations are very much about life, friendship, respecting diversity, finding your place in this world.
And this is across different generations.
It is, and it's been going on for 80 years. And everyone loves the Moomins in Finland, and I think, well, they're a feature, they're one national characteristic for us. For example, every household has Moomin mugs.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I think you have your over there. That's a winter one, see? With different characters of the stories.
So every home in Finland must or should have one of this, or a few of this.
Yes, and perhaps that's also one key to happiness. If you look at the illustration and if you read the stories, it's very much, it makes you feel good if you look at the characters. So what do you think?
Wow, definitely something we could copy. I think I like the blueprint that you have, the focus on culture and quick wins. Yes, of course, governance, and we are a fledgling democracy. We will get there someday. Probably in a few years, we'll be declared among the happiest in Africa. All right, let's come back and talk about now how Finland and the EU are working with Kenya to ensure that all of us move on in the same direction and that even countries like Kenya can become happier as the days go by.
Nature is very present in Kenya. Your wildlife, the nature, the whole greenery of Nairobi. It's in the essence of Finland as well. You mentioned the thousands of lakes, our forests.
Welcome back. You're still watching this show, and we're still here with Madam Ambassador Riina-Riikka Heikka. And I like the ring. I love the ring that name has.
Thank you.
But we'll keep on going back to this issue of happiness. And now I want to see how you've managed in Finland to ring-fence it so that it's sustainable. I'm sure there must be institutions that you've ensured there's sustainability so that things do stay the way they are. Yes.
Well, one of the really founding elements of our Finnish society is trust. People trust one another. They think that they have both rights and responsibilities. And people trust institutions. And by this I mean that people trust, for example, very highly the justice sector, police, taxation authority. Actually, people are very willing to pay taxes.
Wow.
Because they think that the system is fair, it's open, and it has a value. So you can really see that what comes out of it, for example, quality education or infrastructure or healthcare. So these institutions, and even though, you know, the governmental institutions, so politicians, there is a high level of trust. We have also been very much investing in our rule of law, good governance, and we are one of the least corrupted countries when it comes to the statistics of Transparency International. So I think this creates the very fundament that trust is a prevailing factor in our country. And when you combine that to a joint commitment to work for the country and a strong resilience, I think that's what really makes a difference.
Right. Tell us more about the governance structure and probably the electoral process in Finland, and how much level of trust the people of Finland have put in that.
I think for us, free and fair elections are really a cornerstone of our countries. People value them. People listen to politicians. For example, let me give one example. When our president, Mr. Alexander Stubb, he was visiting Kenya. That was also high in the media in Finland as well, telling the story of the outcomes, telling the story of his initiatives. So people are, for example, active within their media literacy, looking for different kind of avenues to learn more, utilize the speeches, utilize the bullet points, basically, of what politicians have to say. And because you see that politics leads into solutions in Finland. We're very pragmatic, we're very solution-orientated. That also gains more trust.
Right. And of course, you've taken that to another level, to the level of the European Union as well. Now, working under the EU umbrella, has that made your work possible in Africa?
Well, we've been a member now for 30 years in the European Union. And actually, if you look at the statistics, over 80% of Finns thinks that the European Union brings us added value and benefits. And why? That relates very much to security, stability, economic collaboration and economic growth, and freedom of movement of people, goods and services. So we see the European Union as a fundament for our work, not only in Finland, but internationally as well. So Team Europe approach for us is very natural and very important. We think that together we can be stronger, and together with the Team Europe approach, we can also bring more visibility, make more added value, pulling our strings together to really promote the values and the common interests of the European Union. And this relates also to our work here in Kenya, where we are a strong Team Europe team together with European countries.
Okay. Any of the projects that you could pick that you're working together under the European Union umbrella, but where Finland is taking the lead here in Kenya?
We are very much concentrating on digitalization and education. So those we are actually funding and implementing as well. So let me give you an example. We are, for example, participating in a data governance initiative under the Global Gateway, focusing on green data centers, innovations, and also boosting the ties between European and African companies. And the other initiative for us that is close to our heart that we are contributing to is an initiative relating to teacher training and teacher education. That's actually a huge theme in Finland itself, because we really focus on the quality of teacher education and the commitment of teachers to stay in school and really be devoted to their job. So education through that, and through also vocational and technical education. Sorry, lost it there. That's one of our focus areas as well.
Tell us more about technology, because Finland is home to one of the big tech companies, Nokia. I'm talking about Nokia. And as far as technology is concerned, even internet penetration, Kenya is doing not so bad in Africa. And are there opportunities to partner, or are we already doing something together?
Well, as said, the IT sector is certainly something that we are very much focusing when we look into our trade relations with Kenya. So we do see potential in that. Other areas of work, I would just wish to highlight that Finland is at the moment actually co-chairing this Media Freedom Coalition, which means that we very much support the work of journalists, especially female journalists, and also promote media literacy, which is very high in Finland and which is sort of part of our curriculum when we teach our children to navigate in this world. So these kind of openings are very important to us as well. And actually this links also to participation, which is also a key element of the Finnish society. So for example, in Kenya, we have way over 20 Finnish civil society organizations working with their partners, local partners, and we support local NGOs here as well. And for example, they work on good governance, democracy, human rights, media freedom. So that's also one channel to collaborate.
And recently we were marking 60 years of the collaboration and the diplomatic relations between Finland and Kenya. And one wonders, what has been the biggest success that you could point out? I know you're still new in Kenya, but you could say that this has been a great success between Finland and Kenya.
Well, obviously one milestone was that our president, Mr. Alexander Stubb, visited Kenya for the first time to also mark the anniversary of the 60 years. So that's a concrete milestone that happened. But apart from that, I would rather frame it in a way that we have a very long-term partnership with Kenya that has been constantly building up. It's been deepening, it has different dimensions. We are now looking more into trade opportunities, economic collaboration, deepening our political dialogue, working together as strong UN supporters for the United Nations, for multilateralism, for international law, also for regional cooperation. So I would probably frame it more that our partnership has become even more comprehensive and is actually very ambitious and innovative at the moment.
Looking forward, and you're just fresh into your posting here as ambassador for Finland, what are you looking forward to in the next few years in our collaboration between Kenya and Finland?
A very diverse set of issues, initiatives and openings. Obviously, trade is something that I will be looking specifically into, but also collaboration on global issues and the multilateral forum. For example, themes related to peace mediation, international law related issues as well, but a diverse setting of issues in the spirit of true partnership. I think that is my expectation.
Parting shot maybe, what would you tell Kenyans? And probably in a language that you best understand. You could say it in Finnish, then translate it.
I think my message would focus very much on partnership and working together globally. I think our countries have a lot to offer to each other in that sphere. Keeping in mind that we also have very much common values and common interests that we can build upon. And let me perhaps just take a very pragmatic example of nature. Nature is very present in Kenya. Your wildlife, the nature, the whole greenery of Nairobi. It's in the essence of Finland as well. You mentioned the thousands of lakes, our forests, our nature. And when we look at the challenges and opportunities of today, climate is one. And I think that is, for example, one sphere, one theme that we can collaborate together.
So what could you leave us with from Finland that's typically Finnish?
I might leave you with only one word, which is sisu. It's a Finnish concept, and basically it means that, in a way, we can do it. It's about determination, being brave, showing courage, never giving up. And the sisu is part of our national journey, our resilience.
Sisu.
Yes.
Madam Ambassador, thank you so much.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you.
Years. That's how long Kenya and Finland have had diplomatic relations. And who better to pick the blueprint on being happy from than Finland? I already have my lucky charm with me. It's called Mr. Moomin. Till the next episode, bye-bye.